Okay, so on to the next freestyle in Tika's Tune Trek 535 mini-series, man. We are sticking with Contra. There's this one and then there's one more after this. But this one's the speechless freestyle. I have not reacted to this one. I've now reacted to 3 Contra freestyles. The first one I can't remember. The second one was the Breathe and Stop, which was absolutely incredible. I remember the first one being incredible as well. I don't remember the name. And then we did, what was the other one? Scenario freestyle. And I just did that. So for those of you who are only jumping on now, I've did that like literally half an hour ago. I dropped that reaction, and now we're on to the speechless freestyle. So I mean, look, these guys are absolutely incredible. I don't actually think I need to elaborate more on that, but never heard this one, so let's rock and roll. Let's see what we got.
It go hut hut, blue 42, red 47, this is OD. Be in the form of his resurrection, did you catch that? Lend him a hand, I'm talking Beckham or David High, kick it, good life, back get this step in it.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. It's just fire. It's just blue 42, red 47, so I'm assuming that's a American football reference, right? Hut hut. Right, and then you throw
blue 42, red 47, this is OD. Be in the form of his resurrection, did you catch that?
It's ODB in the form of his resurrection, which is talking about sort of Jesus. And then lend him a hand, I'm talking Beckham. I'm assuming he's referring to David Beckham.
Lend him a hand, I'm talking Beckham or David High, kick it, good life, back get this step in it.
I'm talking Beckham, and then he goes,
lend him a hand, I'm talking Beckham or David High.
David, how I kick it, because David Beckham's a football player. Well, we call it football because that's the actual name of the sport, right? It's not soccer, it's football. But okay, let's say soccer for the American people, because he plays soccer, so he kicks the ball around. But then David and Goliath. And then get the stepping, and then stepping obviously being you got walk away, and then actually stepping in terms of football. That's very clever.
Kick it, good life, back get this stepping, this is big shit. Unwrap gifts, you feel my presence, this for you.
Unwrap gifts, you feel my presence?
Kick it, good life, back get this stepping, this is big shit. Unwrap gifts, you feel my presence, this for you, God. I shall lend my soul and vessel. I could expect the deck, but I trust the hand I was dealt with it. Ever since I risen.
Ooh, that's fire. Fire, bro.
My soul and vessel, I could inspect the deck.
I could inspect the deck, but I trust the hand that I'm dealt. Well, I was dealt. I could inspect the deck. I don't know, inspector. I don't know what that inspector deck. That must be a reference to something. I don't know, maybe a movie. I'm not sure, right? But inspect the deck. I could inspect the deck to make sure that it's not a trick deck, but I don't need to because I trust the hand I was dealt with. I trust the hand that God dealt me for my own life. Fucking fire.
With a trusting hand I was dealt with it. Ever since I risen, I knew that I knew the method. Whoa, ghost faces. Every time I get on the record, label me a killer. My microphone is my weapon. I be looking at my brothers like bodies that's in the session. Cause if I don't watch my body, they'll body me in a second.
Oh my god, that scheme is absolutely fire. I'm looking at my brothers like bodies in a session, and then
my brothers like bodies that's in the session. Cause if I don't watch my body, they'll body me.
Because if I don't watch my body, they'll body me in a second, right? I need to watch my body. I need to watch my mind, right? I need to have a strong mind so that I need to have a strong body so that other people don't hurt me. And I need to have a strong mind so that I don't hurt myself. Come on, man.
Weapon, I be looking at my brothers like bodies that's in the session. Cause if I don't watch my body, they'll body me in a second. Peer pressure, every verse is a vendetta. You ain't never seen a group of collect.
Peer pressure, every verse is a vendetta. I think that's playing into that movie as well, V for Vendetta. Come on.
In a second, peer pressure.
And then obviously peer pressure in terms of like the people in your circle like pushing you to do things you don't want to do.
Every verse is a vendetta. You ain't never seen a group of collective that's just eclectic. Real lows go into all you sheep, I'm a shepherd. The twins been towering ever since 9/11. Boy, y'all too.
Oh, to all you sheep, I'm a shepherd. The twins been towering since 9/11. Oh my god, fire. Twin Towers, 9/11. Obviously, the atrocity that happened in 2001. Come on, bro. It's like these twins have been towering since 9/11. It's probably when they were born in 2001, possibly. I'm not sure.
Go into all you sheep, I'm a shepherd. The twins been towering ever since 9/11. Boy, y'all too plain. Saying that you.
Oh boy, you're too plain, and then two planes that crash into the towers. But you're too plain, right? There's nothing deep about you. You're just plain. Come on, bro. Fire.
The twins been towering ever since 9/11. Boy, y'all too plain. Saying that you the best, my nigga. Who's saying? Doing about anything for the check, my nigga. You playing. Showing your bling bling and necklace, nigga. Bear rock.
Hussein, I'm not entirely sure if he's talking about Hussein. Saddam Hussein, I don't think so, or Hussein Bolt, essentially.
It's 9/11, boy, y'all too plain. Saying that you the best, my nigga. Who's saying? Doing about anything for the check, my nigga. You playing. Showing your bling bling and necklace, nigga. Bear rock. Give me that chain, nice fruity pebbles. I'm a serial killer. Look at
showing your bling bling, your necklace to the bedrock, and then the bedrock in terms of like talking about stones, diamonds are formed under pressure, right, in the bedrock.
Bling and necklace, nigga. Bear rock. Give me that chain, nice fruity pebbles. I'm a serial killer. Look at you like what's for breakfast.
Give me that chain, the nice fruity pebbles. I'm a serial killer. Fruity pebbles in the cereal, so it's a cereal, right? But I'm a killer, serial killer. Fire.
Milking the game, coming for seconds. Niggas want more, but
fire.
never want to learn a lesson. Even when it's at the expense.
People want more, but they never want to learn their lesson.
Coming for seconds. Niggas want more, but never want to learn a lesson. Even when it's at the expense of our adolescence. Who gonna protect the kids when they teaching kids this was?
Whoa, even when it's at the expense of our adolescence? Come on, bro, that is fire. I actually just forgot that I didn't read the message that Tika put over here. Tika said, I chose this because I think you'll appreciate it. It's something you've talked about many times. Okay, that's a good time to actually remember to do that because he's now speaking fucking real. Wait a second.
Milking the game, coming for seconds. Niggas want more, but never want to learn a lesson. Even when it's at the expense of our adolescence. Who gonna protect the kids when they teaching kids this was sexist? Sucking dick at 11, throw baby her favorite record. Thinking the only way that she get respected.
Sucking dick at 11, throw the baby a favorite record. Throat baby, throw baby. You know what I'm talking about? Sucking dick. It's very.
Sucking dick at 11, throw baby her favorite record. Thinking the only way that she get respect if she naked. Going down at that age, I think I know where we headed.
I was thinking the only way that she get respected if she necking. I reckon I know that. I'm thinking that. Wait a second.
Only way that she get respect if she naked. Going down at that age, I think I know where we headed.
If she's necking going down at that age, so obviously giving a blowjob, and then I think I know where we headed, head in terms of blowjob. That's a very, very clever bar, but also fucking real, graphic, but unbelievably sadly real, and needs to be said in that raw way as well, because that is the way it is. That is the kind of like divine culture, so to speak, divine secular culture that we're now trying to espouse to the young generation, that they don't need to have any morals. Do you know what I mean? We tell them that to stick by their empowerment and don't let men objectify them, right? But they can objectify themselves, right? The very fucking people that are saying that men are objectifying women are the one opening up fucking OnlyFans accounts. Do you know what I mean? Come on.
Kids when they teaching kids this was sexist. Sucking dick at 11, throw baby her favorite record. Thinking the only way that she get respect if she naked. Going down at that age, I think I know where we headed. I reckon if you check it, we in the days of the reckon. The message from the reverend that in it will accept men and women will work together. The children will give direction. The world will be upside down. We'll really.
If men and women won't work together, the children will give directions. Now, the youth, obviously, they haven't been on this earth long enough. They don't know how this world operates, right? They don't know how this world operates, and we're sitting there saying, oh, well, let's just give them free reign. Let them go and float in the abyss and take away all rules and take away all morals and values from them and be like, go be yourselves. It's the perfect way to wreck a fucking child, right? But now if we're dividing men and women and everyone's fighting against each other, who suffers? It's going to be the fucking children. And then we say, okay, well, the children must lead because they know better, but they don't know better because children are fucking idiots, right? And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I'm saying that in a way that I know, and anybody else who's been a fucking child or a teenager knows that children do dumb shit, and you always get yourself in fucking stupid problems because we're impulsive and we don't know how the world fucking works. That's why we don't put those kind of things in the hands of children. That's why you're a fucking adult. That's why you're a parent. It is your fucking job. It is your duty to steer your children in the right way, right? But in today's society, we use those children as props because we have got such narcissistic personalities today that everything is about me, and my child needs to be my fucking prop to show to the world how much of a good person I am. But it's all about the idea. It's the perception of goodness as opposed to being good. Do you know what I mean? Come on, man. Let's go.
Except men and women won't work together. The children will give direction. The world will be upside down. We'll really live in inception. Whoa!
I found the edge of my understanding and jumped. Fell tumbling, stomach rumbling, forced to digest.
I found the edge of my understanding and jumped. Fire, bro.
Inception. Whoa!
I found the edge of my understanding and jumped. Fell tumbling, stomach rumbling, forced to digest a hunch. Humbling. Now I'm mumbling God's words.
Forced to digest a hunch. Humbling. Right? I didn't really know if this was for me or not with me, but I ran with it. And because I ran with it, and because it was difficult and I chose to run with it anyway, right? I actually unlocked something in my character that humbled me. Come on, bro.
Jump, fell tumbling, stomach rumbling, forced to digest a hunch. Humbling. Now I'm mumbling God's words to the months. While you fumbling, I've been summoning champions out of chumps. Facts. I see the best and the worst.
I've been summoning champions out of chumps? Come on, bro. This is literally a song for the youth.
While you fumbling, I've been summoning champions out of chumps. Facts. I see the best and the worst. It's your perspective inverted. You know you the God MC when you...
I see the best in the worst when your perspective are inverted, your perspective is upside down, it's inverted, you're not seeing the world straight, right? But yet I still choose to see the best in the worst. Come on, bro. I still prefer to see the good side in you, right? Because there is good side in every single human.
Facts. I see the best and the worst. It's your perspective inverted. You know you the God MC when even the MP3's converted. I heard it.
You know you the God MC when even the MP3's converted? When you convert to MP3? That is fucking fire! That is so fucking cool. It's like MP3 to MP4. Come on, bro. That is so clever. What the fuck? That is crazy.
The worst is your perspective inverted. You know you the God MC when even the MP3's converted. I heard it all before. I heard it once or twice. We living in utopia. These niggas swear they nice. I really wrote and wrote again.
I love that he actually said that. I've heard this so many times. We're living in utopia, or at least at the very least, we're trying to create a utopia. It's unbelievable. And the way we're trying to create a utopia, the only way to create a utopia is to get everybody to fucking think the same. Now, what's the point of diversity and inclusion, right? If everybody looks different, but everyone thinks the same. If there's no diversity of thought, there is no diversity at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? But that's what they're trying to say. They're trying to say, if you don't think like me, if you have a different perspective, if you have different mores and different leanings, right, you can't be in my camp because I'm above you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. If you have a particular political leaning or whatever, no one's looking at people's characters anymore. They're just looking at people's opinions and then making judgments on that, right? And that somehow was what they deem to be a utopia. But the crazy thing is that what they don't realize is in their pursuit of utopia, they're creating a dystopia that's eventually going to consume them. They are going to be consumed by the utopia they are creating, because the only way to gain the utopia you want is to actually wipe out all diversity of thought, to wipe out all traditions, to wipe out all cultures, so that everybody thinks in one way, in one vapid, vacuous way, right? And it's to dismantle everything that everybody else that came before you built, that you did not build, that you are benefiting from, to destroy all of that, to take the exceptional and bring them down to the unexceptional, because you're too much of a coward to rise to the unexceptional, right? And that somehow is the utopia. Is that the utopia we want to live in? Is that the utopia we want our kids to live in? Right? That no one is exceptional. Everyone is just this average. We're just bags of flesh that chase our temptations and decadences. That's all we are. There's nothing more deeper, nothing more meaningful, right? That all we can do is worship ourselves and nothing higher, because ourselves is because our own identity and our echo chambers in our own minds about who we should be and how, and how much we have to adulate ourselves takes precedent over everything, to the point that we cannot serve anybody else because we are consistently in service to ourselves, right? Which is slowly just absolutely shoveling away at our souls and making ourselves husks. Come on, man. Fuck off, man. Come on, man, with this utopia talk. Love the fuck that he said that.
Twice. We living in utopia. These niggas swear they nice. I really wrote and wrote again. Pen swaying like the pendulum swaying. They votes again. We the people's choice. We're chosen. I don't know about them.
pen swaying. He's literally saying, I make my difference with the fucking stroke of a pen swaying. That's how the pendulum sways. And that's how you make your fucking votes. You make your votes through fucking knowledge, not through ignorance. Come on, bro.
Swaying like the pendulum swaying, they vote again. We the people's choice, we're chosen. I don't know about them. Don't ask about none of them. Golden, my aura floating, divinity settled in. God see
my aura floating, divinity settled in. I love the fact that these guys are so rooted into religion, right? And I know some people are not down the religious thing. It's fine. Whatever religion, I always say the best religion in the world, and I say this all of the time, the best religion in the world is whatever you believe in. If it offers you some level of hope, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't really matter, right? But at the very least, you should believe in something that's greater than you, because we are worshipping beings, and we have always been worshipping beings. And if we don't worship something higher, something more purposeful, we will worship the mundane, and we will worship ourselves, right? And that's when we sort of morph into a world of idolatry, where we are worshipping the proverbial sort of golden calf, which is all of these fucking idols of celebrities and all these these meaningless people, right, in Hollywood and LA, and these people that actually add nothing to you, right? They don't care about you, right? They're living in a world of indulgence and a world of opulence, right? And they wouldn't piss in your direction if they had to see you in the street, right? But somehow we put them up on the stage and we idolize them, right? We lionize them for some odd reason. Do you know what I mean? Instead of actually lionizing and idolizing someone that actually has depth, someone that is of utility, someone that can actually pass a message that can make you better, right? Come on, man. Fire, let's go.
Don't ask about none of them. Golden, my aura floating, divinity settled in. God see me as God. Your descriptions are settling. Me, myself, see it eye to eye when I look within. What else am I looking for? You should chase dreams.
Me, myself, I see eye to eye when I look within, not when I look on the surface. When I look within, when I look into your character, not when I look into your opinions. It's very easy to judge you on your opinions. Not everybody, we can't agree on everything as a society. We can't agree as a world, as a people. We cannot agree on everything. It is fucking virtually impossible, which means that by the logic of this modern liberal progressive culture, right, is that if you don't agree with me, you should be shunned and labeled, right? Well, then everybody's just going to be divided and everyone's going to fucking hate each other, because we just don't agree on things, right? So it's only when you look within do you actually see eye to eye, because it's when you actually start cutting away at the bullshit, because it's all fucking bullshit, and you start looking at the character of the person, right? And forgetting about their political ideologies. And we're like, okay, well, there used to be a time where we actually used to be like, well, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with the guy that you voted for, but you're a fucking sick dude. I actually think you're a cool, you got a great character. You're a giving person. You're kind. But all of that goes by the fucking wayside because social media and the fucking rulers, or the rulers that are controlling the fucking world, right, using us as pawns for their little division game, right, are trying to get us to fucking divide and get distracted so that they can continue to do what they do and dominate the fucking world and take everything for themselves. That is what they're currently doing, and we're falling into that fucking trap because we can no longer see eye to eye. Right? We can't see eye to eye in the real sense in terms of looking for the actual soul of the person. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Okay.
Myself see it eye to eye when I look within. What else am I looking for? Used to chase dreams till I realized as a dreamer they closer than they seem. I remember when I was broke. Well, hold up, nah, scheme. That's a symptom of mental illness. I fixed my esteem. Raz is broke.
Oh my, that is probably one of the most important lines he has said over here.
Well, hold up, nah, scheme. That's a symptom.
He actually stopped himself under there. I remember when I was broke. Oh, hold up. No, that's not the scheme, right? And he said that's the symptom of mental illness, right? It's that idea of consistently thinking that you're broke. The shackles are actually in your fucking mind over here. Right? Stop making yourself a victim. Stop looking for someone to blame and go out and do something for yourself and actually have some level of agency over your own fucking life and your own fucking existence. Don't sit back and let a fucking government who cares nothing for you, and neither has any regime that has come before you cared for you or done anything for you or your community, right? To sit there and now tell you how you should think. You're an individual person and you should think as an individual person. And what governments are telling you to think is you have to think as a collective. Right? And if you don't think in the same way that the collective thinks, right, then you get ousted. And it's like the fucking perfect form of fucking racism that nobody fucking sees. right? It'll be a black person that does not have the same ideology, doesn't think the same way, right, as the system. And the system, who are supposedly tolerant, right, are telling them that they are the black face of white supremacy, right? Because they don't think the same. They actually throw them under the fucking bus, right? Because they don't think the same. Now just take a look at that and take a look at how they're trying to formulate that and how they're trying to control people's minds by saying you are a special individual as a black person, which you are, right? But you need, in order for you to remain that way, you need to think like the collective. If you have your own thought process, if you have your own way and form your own opinions that are outside of the narrative, right, you will be shunned and put on the outside of that Overton window to the very fucking far right. Do you know what I mean? That is what they are trying to do. They don't care about the fucking, they don't care about this diversity. They don't care about this inclusion. What they care is about fucking compliancy. And the moment they can get that compliancy, right, is how they will control everybody. Just comply. Right? And if you don't, you are the one who's intolerant, although they are the intolerant ones. You're the one that they are the bigots, although they're the biggest bigots. You're the ones that are racist, although they are the biggest racists. Right? The actual rhetoric that they espouse is just laced with bigotry. Do you know what I mean? And people just don't see that. Again, it is the perception of goodness as opposed to actually being fucking good. And that's all you see everywhere, is just the perception of fucking goodness instead of good. It's people trying to look good, right, while doing evil. That is what people are doing. That is what the system is doing, is look at me, I am the fucking righteous one, but I'm actually doing evil. My actions do not match my words. The most tolerant are the most tolerant are the most intolerant. Do you know what I mean? That's what's crazy. And this is what he's speaking to over here. And he's speaking to that, is that you create your own fucking mental illness. That's what they put in your own mind. You can't do it. You don't have agency. You are broke because the system made you fucking broke. Right? And there is an argument to that from going back in terms of like, yes, there were structures in place that absolutely hindered black development and things like that. Sure. Right? But in order to move forward and to break that and to literally take that out the cake, you need black people and black culture to be individualized. They need to be their own people. You cannot tell them to literally follow a group mentality. Right? Because they are all brilliant in their own fucking right. Every child is brilliant in their own right. And they can't break out of that fucking cage when there is a system that is telling them that they cannot do it, because without the government, they are useless. They literally can't do anything. Unless we're doing it for you, you cannot do it for yourself. That is the worst fucking mentality you can give any fucking child. You are caging him in without the cage. It's the elephant on the chain until you take the chain off and the elephant doesn't move. Again, that little experiment, that's what it is. And that's what these fucking nefarious and benevolent fucking pricks in the fucking political system are doing. Anyway, carry on. Okay, carry on.
The dreamer, they closer than they seem. I remember when I was broke. Well, hold up, nah, scheme. That's a symptom of mental illness. I fixed my esteem. Raz is wealthy, every valuable resource seen. Instead of disagreeing, remain speechless, king.
Exactly. Instead of consistently disagreeing, instead of always having to get your fucking point in and always having to speak at other people, maybe shut up and maybe fucking listen, because there are people out there that are wiser than you. There are people out there that are trying to give you good advice and good wisdom, but if you consistently, through your narcissism, trying to talk over them, you're going to learn fuck all, and you're going to stay in the position that you're in. You know what I mean? So keep quiet, listen, observe, and take in. Come on, man.
Valuable resource seen. Instead of disagreeing, remain speechless, king. One. I finished chasing perfection, it's never far away. Rather head in that direction than step at a calm pace. It ain't hard to stumble in broad day. A shame when fan give weight to your name. Heckles echo the hallway. Philosophies we.
Ooh, what's that? That is fire. It ain't hard to stumble in broad day.
A shame when fame
gave weight to your name. That's fire, bro. That's fire. It's not hard to stumble in thing. That's the crazy thing, is that, you know, stumbling when you're not in the limelight is quite easy. No, there's no one pointing fingers at you, right? But the shame that you get from stumbling in broad daylight, it's embarrassing, right? That's the weight that you get when you fucking get a name, right? When you actually make something of yourself, that's the weight you fucking carry. Do you know what I mean? That these people actually have to put their bodies and their faces behind the things they fucking say. Not like the cowards in comment sections that say what they say, but will not be able to put their face behind their words. Come on, man.
Head in that direction and step at a calm pace. It ain't hard to stumble in broad day. A shame when fans give weight to your name. Heckles echo the hallways. Philosophies we adopt, it's all we got. I watch teams succumb to an eye like a cyclops where we divide.
Ooh, I watch teams succumb to an eye like a cyclops. That is fire, because it's got that like sort of uni eye, right? So that actually don't see things differently. It's actually become almost robotic and motoric to a certain degree, and it lands up being a weapon used on other people, right? That is fucking fire. That is such a clever bar.
It's all we got. I watch teams succumb to an eye like a cyclops where we divide. Who's left to carry the one that won't survive? How the fuck do we keep the peace?
One eye, I told you, one eye, that's clever.
The cyclops where we divide. Who's left to carry the one that won't survive? How the fuck do we keep the peace if we hardly keep the vibe? Pray at least victory is sweet and misery is brief. It's a triumph if you still alive. The reaper is a thief, quick to hold.
It's a triumph if you're still alive. The reaper is a thief, and maybe it's time to have a little bit of gratitude for what you were given in life, right? That you never come from nothing. The fact that you have your body, the fact that you have a beating heart, right? The fact that you have a mind, right? You never have nothing. Come on, man.
The one that won't survive. How the fuck do we keep the peace if we hardly keep the vibe? Pray at least victory is sweet and misery is brief. It's a triumph if you still alive. The reaper is a thief, quick to hold some, but it never seems to be released. We hold back tears and reminisce, and history repeats. Shit is Mob Deep, the infamous murder music on y'all.
Ah, fuck, the shit is Mob Deep, the infamous murder music. Mob Deep.
Reminisce, and history repeats. Shit is Mob.
Fuck, I think Mob Deep was it was those two guys, man. I think it was what mid-90s, mid-90s or late 90s, maybe even earlier than that. I'm not sure, but I think it was in the 90s at some point. It was Mob Deep. They were like a rap group or rap duo or whatever they were. There were two guys that's what he's referring to is Mob Deep over there. I didn't know much about their discography, but I knew of them, obviously.
Never seems to be released. We hold back tears and reminisce, and history repeats. Shit is Mob Deep, the infamous murder music on y'all streets. Ain't got style and lack technique. Pops bless me, you might find God in my ancestry. Holla at Nas, tell him assess me. Soon as I do a mic check.
What did he say there?
The music on y'all streets ain't got style and lack technique. Pops bless me, you might find God in my ancestry. Holla at Nas, tell him assess me.
Holla at Nas, tell him to assess me. Now Nas, the actual rapper, and I think he's also referring to Nas in terms of like the national assessment. I think it's system. National Assessment System or Server. I actually think we even have it in South Africa as well, where they actually they what assessment or it's achievement. They actually assess. It's something to do with educational, where they assess your IQ, your development levels or something like that. The only reason I know this is because my wife's in psychology. Trust me, I just know of that. So he might not be referring to that at all. So I might be looking like a fucking idiot. The only reason it makes me think of that is where he's like assess me. So is it Nas the actual rapper? Nas must assess him in terms of his performance, or is he playing that as a double in terms of Nas? Nah, maybe okay. Maybe I'm tripping over here. Anyway, okay, carry on.
Pops bless me, you might find God in my ancestry. Holla at Nas, tell him assess me. Soon as I do a mic check, I'm gon' finesse Nike. Remember days I had less, and now that's less likely. I get love. Music on y'all streets ain't got style and lack technique. Pops bless me, you might find God in my ancestry. Holla at Nas, tell him assess me. Soon as I do a mic check, I'm gon' finesse Nike. Remember Nas, tell him assess me. Soon as I do a mic check, I'm gon' finesse Nike.
Oh my god, I was like looking at it, I'm sure there was a bar there, bro. The actual subtitles over here really do help, right? They really do help, or else you'd miss the majority of these fucking bars. As soon as I do a mic check, I'm gonna finesse Nike and Nike with the check. Come on, bro, that is fire. Clever, that's
Free
the logo.
holla at Nas, tell them assess me. Soon as I do a mic check, I'm gon' finesse Nike. Remember days I had less, and now that's less likely. I get love from the utmost, fuck is less likely. Showing love to the utmost, although it's less likely. Proof, my group connect old to the youth and speak for those predisposed to the truth. It's
That is fire. Proof. I think he's just talking about Proof the rapper.
I get love from the utmost, fuck is less likely. Showing love to the utmost, although it's less likely. Proof, my group.
This is like Proof, and I think this actually was a sort of line or a quote from Proof. My group connects old to the youth, right? So it's actually probably wasn't actually a quote, but what he's trying to say over there is Proof the rapper who passed away a couple of years ago, right? Is like I connect the old to the youth, right? From like the heavens and earth. Come on, bro, that's fire.
Utmost fuck is less likely. Showing love to the utmost, although it's less likely. Proof, my group connect old to the youth and speak for those predisposed to the truth. It's Coast Contra.
I've been flipping shit since I was on the flip side of the equator. Inherited the flavor.
I've been flipping shit since I've been on the flip side of the equator, saying that he's an immigrant, right, into America. He's actually come in to it. That's fire. I was doing it there. I'm doing it here. Fire, bro.
It's Coast Contra.
I've been flipping shit since I was on the flip side of the equator. Inherited the flavor, marinating in the slums to the day I got my papers. Immigrants just wanna make it. Ain't no opportunities where I'm from. Ain't even got the bases, scraping the bottom of the pot. Just trying to feed the babies. Corrupt.
Oof, that's fire. Specifically when he's talking about the immigrant line over there, where he's like, I'm scraping the bottom of the pot. In terms, I'm scraping at the bottom of the pot. It was like, there's not enough food for my family. There's not enough food to feed the babies, right? I'm trying to work to just feed my family. And right now, you know, as they refer to America as the melting pot, right, of diverse cultures and immigrants and things like that. He's saying, yeah, that's sure, I'm part of the melting pot, but I'm scraping the bottom of that melting pot, right? I'm right at the bottom. Come on, that's fire.
These where I'm from, ain't even got the bases, scraping the bottom of the pot. Just trying to feed the babies. Corruption around the corner from the pastors to the governors. Everything you ain't the same on that triple beam scale. In the land of even got the bases, scraping the bottom of the pot. Just trying to feed the babies. Corruption around the corner from the pastors to the governors. Everything be weighing the same on that triple beam scale. And
that's fire. Every sin be weighing on that
around the corner from the pastors to the governors. Everything be weighing the same on that triple.
Every sin be weighing the same on that triple beam scale. That's fire. It's another way to say that it doesn't actually matter. The sins are equal, right? It's almost like if you put them on a balance, the sins are exactly the same. But the way he's doing it is referring it to like the gymnastics, where all you're trying to do is you're trying to tread a steady line, right? But you keep losing your balance because you don't have much road left and right of you, right? So you're literally trying to balance yourself. You're trying to keep yourself on the straight and narrow, right? But every sin, if I fall this way or that way, it's the same thing, right? And that sin hits hard, right? The consequences of that sin hits hard, whichever way. If I fall off the bandwagon, essentially, if I fall off into sin, right, it weighs either side. If I go left or right, it weighs either side. It's very difficult to actually have that balance in life, right? That's fire, man.
Beam scale. In the land of cocaine, you sell yourself if you don't sell. Youngest Robin.
In the land of cocaine, you sell yourself if you don't sell. Fuck, that is fire, bro. And then also the, oh my god, wait, there's another bar in there. That's a fucking double. That is fucking crazy. That is insane. You sell yourself if you don't sell, but also you sell yourself in terms of you sell your soul if you don't sell, because at the end of the day, how are you supposed to provide for your family? Yes, you're selling your soul. You're selling your soul to sell these fucking drugs, but you have to do it to feed your family. Right? So if you don't do it and you're unable to feed your family, you're selling your soul either way. So either way, you're stuck in. But then also you sell yourself, that if you actually sell the cocaine, you could sell yourself, put yourself in a cell. Do you know what I mean? Which plays into losing your soul once again, because once you sell yourself, you can't feed your family. It's just this fucking merry-go-round, this infinity loop of just you can't get out of this fucking rut. Come on, bro.
Just trying to feed the babies. Corruption around the corner from the pastors to the governors. Everything be weighing the same on that triple beam scale. In the land of cocaine, you sell yourself if you don't sell. Youngest Robin still with the steel. They ain't a rush to grow up, so they can't chill us still.
Youngest robbers steal with the steel. Fire, bro. So it's almost like the way he's saying it over there, they steal stuff with the steel, in terms of steel being the gun, right? In terms of that being a gun bar. And then they steal with the steel is because that's become a culture, right? So it's almost like they steal with the steal. So they steal with, actually, that's very fucking clever. There's another way to look at that. They steal with the steal, in the sense that the actual system is a system of theft and corruption, right? So they actually steal with the actual system itself. They steal with the steal. There's many different ways to sort of look at that. But anyway, carry on.
You on sale, youngest Robin still with the steel. They ain't a rush to grow up, so they can't chill us still. But check it where I'm from, everybody numb. They say it must be the drugs. I see it's all the funerals we attend every month. Gracias a Dios, I'm blessed up. Survived death more than once. I've been here before. This ain't beginner's luck. I'm at war with the melting pot. Let it spill over every block. I'm on the road to.
I love the fact that he said that I've been here before. They say beginner's luck, because I've been here so many times, right? I've always got luck because I'm always a beginner. That's how I see myself. Fire.
This ain't beginner's luck. I'm at war with the melting pot. Let it spill over every block. I'm on the road to riches with niggas that's down to go the extra mile and walk. Pick a rapper like a lock and drop him like a bag of rocks. My memories would
pick a rapper like a lock and drop him like a bag of rocks. The scheme on that, bro.
Down to go the extra mile and walk. Pick a rapper like a lock and drop him like a bag of rocks. My memories will leave me speechless. That's why I don't like to talk. Just started in my heart and walked out my thoughts.
My memories will leave me speechless. That's why I don't like to talk. Fire.
Rocks. My memories will leave me speechless. That's why I don't like to talk. Just started in my heart and walked out my thoughts. Coming at you live, it's the boy from the slums.
This must be my favorite one. This is my favorite one. Sorry, there was so much fucking real talk in that. It was just bars with real fucking talk, man. Absolutely love this. This over here is my favorite one, bar none. Bar none. That's a bar. But anyway, carry on. Anyway, I fucking love this. There is one more Coast Contra. Oh my god, these reactions are so fucking long. I really am sorry, guys, that these reactions are so fucking long. I should try and cut them short, man, but I just feel like so much of the stuff is so great to talk on, right? Because it really does relate and resonate. Well, I wouldn't say the majority of the stuff that they say resonates with me personally. I mean, that hasn't been my personal experience, what they've gone through, right? But you can relate in terms of any sort of struggle in your life, and it's relatable to the youth of today, specifically in that environment. So it's real fucking talk, and that's what I absolutely love. And it's talk that even those who don't live in that sort of situation can actually sort of draw some knowledge out of that, right? Anyway, fire. Let's get on to the now. I'm fucking sweating over here, and we've got another Coast Contra coming up. Fuck, this is gonna be like another half an hour reaction. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.